Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of my Cretaceous Kingdom building series. This is going to be a series where I'm going to be building a creative dinosaur park in Minecraft. The mods I'm using for this series are Mr. Crayfish's furniture, Malice's doors, McCaw's bridges, McCaw's doors, McCaw's fences and walls, McCaw's roofs, McCaw's windows, Chisel and Bits, Fossils and Archaeology Revival, Jurassic Craft, and Chisel. I'm also using the better animal models mod to make the animal models more natural looking. And today we're going to be starting out by building we're going to be building an airport so that the visitors can enter the park. So first what we need to do is find a nice flat area. So this will do. And what I'm then going to do is, you can use any block you want, but I'm going to be building a plane that will be parked up at the airport. So for that I'm going to use the laboratory tile block from the Chisel mod. And yeah, so first thing I need to do is just flatten out this area a little bit. And then I need to, so we need to start by building, so we build 2 blocks up, or 1 block up, it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to start 2 blocks up, so I've got more room underneath. And all we need to do is, well, I'd recommend you make it the floor this size. So the floor would be a 5 block wide floor, and it can be as long as you want, but I would so we're going to be using the sofas from the Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod. You can use any color as well, but I'm going to be using the red sofas because this is a luxury first class plane. And so we have a area here in between them, so people can walk in. You can sit down on these as well, which is just a cool thing in the mod. I'm going to really quickly check actually if there are some better laboratory blocks to use for this plane, because I've built something like this before and I don't think it looked like this. I think it's the tile blocks that I used last time, so we're going to replace this with the tile blocks because these merge together to make a much smoother white plane look. Okay, so now I'm done. Yeah, so we just carry on building the plane. So this is going to be another double seat right here, and obviously on the other side too. And we go one further. I'm just going to start marking out where all the seats are. I'll probably speed up the video. So I've now got I think respectable row of seats. So I think this will be the back of the plane. So I'm going to leave a 1 block gap right there. And we'll leave it, so we're going to go for an open door here, so there's not actually going to be a door there. And now we need to smoothen it out a bit at the sides. So all we need to do is get these blocks here, build them just out a bit and not connect them at the bottom almost. So basically we're making a quick circle. We're making a quick and easy to build circle pretty much, except it's not really a circle now I think of it. So we're going to leave a block empty at the side of every seat, and I'll go over why that is in just a second. Okay, so now we've got the empty blocks, we're now going to go onto the Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, and grab the modern window. If I can find it. There it is. So we're now going to grab the modern window from the Mr. Cretaceous furniture mod. And the reason why I'm going for this is because it has the nice white outline, which makes it look modern and also a bit tougher than normal glass. Which obviously, you'd probably want tough glass on a plane that's flying at several hundred miles an hour through the sky. But anyway, so I'll now do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so that's now done. I'll probably extend the plane a bit more later on, but right now we'll work on the back of the plane. So what we need to do now is, so here, this is where I'm going to be building the toilets. Because, I mean, you still need to use the toilet when you're on a plane sometimes. Let me just get rid of this tree. Okay, that'll now disappear over time. Okay, so we need to leave. So we're building the toilets like this. So we are going to put doors there. Don't worry, we don't have open door toilets, thankfully. So we're going to use the reinforced door from the Malice's Doors mod to make the doors to the toilets. Because I think these look like the kinds of doors you might see on a plane, at least in certain parts, maybe not in the toilets, but anyway. So I'm also going to add in actually no, I probably won't, I won't add in windows there. Maybe I could actually, maybe I'll, actually no, I'm going to bring this forwards a bit and then I'm going to add windows in, so it looks a bit more even from the outside. Yep. So we're also, for the lighting, again, you can use whatever you want for lighting, but I'm going to be using sea lanterns because I think they've got a nice, blue glow. I think the blue color and like the white and stuff, I think it suits the plain style very well. I'm just going to move these forwards one block, and by move I mean completely destroy and rebuild them. So actually no, we don't want those there. We want to move them up one block as well. So okay, so we need to add the doors back into these toilets. And then we're going to add the sea lanterns above. And so we're going to have 3 blocks long. They are going to be very narrow, so, maybe not the best, most comfortable toilets ever, but, anyway. So now we're going to go into the Mr. Cretaceous furniture mod. Again, we're going to grab, obviously, a toilet and a mirror. And we'll add those into the plain toilets as well. Yeah. So I'll try and keep track of how many times I've said toilet in this video. So yeah, we need to just do that. We've got the actual toilet now. And so we're going to place that at the back here. And we're going to do the same here. Placing the toilet at the back. We can put a window here because no one's going to actually be looking into a toilet on a plane while it's flying. Because I don't think anyone else can get up there. But anyway, so we'll now build a wall here. We're going to add another door here. So this here at the end, this is going to be the almost like the cargo hold of the ship. So we're going to put the door there. I might put like a staff only sign maybe above it. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to, so yeah, we're going to block up the toilet, wall. And then we're going to put sea lanterns above it. So that we can, put the mirror and everything in. The mirrors actually work in this mod as well, which I think is very cool. So yeah, we're just going to close those off. Fill in the roof. Because we don't want the sea lantern showing at the side, we're going to build the sides of the plane up one higher, so that when you're looking at it, you don't see, you know, the sea lanterns poking out, because that'd look a bit unnatural. If you are using the chisel and bits mod as well, you can actually smoothen this out as well. Like, you can just go and get, so you can take the time, if you want to, you can take the time to chisel stuff out as well, and, you know, just make it a bit smoother, which might be cool. But, you know, if you don't want to do that, then obviously, you know, it takes a lot of time, so unless you're really dedicated to this build, I don't think anyone is going to do that. I might do that off camera, but I'm not going to do it on screen because it'd take way too long. Okay, so for the actual, like, seats in the plane that you can see, we're going to, again, put those on the top layer of the block. We're going to be building, so we're going to make a strip of 3, like, almost like chains of sea lanterns at the top. And yeah, so then we will fill in the floor as well. We can get a carpet, so you can pick any colour that you want for the carpet, because it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to pick blue carpet. I don't know why, I just think it's fitting for the plane. Also, you put a carpet here as well, the arms at the sides of the chairs actually do disappear. So, I don't know whether, like, that's an issue for anyone, but, like, if there is an issue for that, then I guess you could try maybe using chisel and bits to replace the, like, top pixel of everything with blue wool. Obviously, I'm not going to spend the time to do that, but, yeah. So, I'm going to fill this in here as well, and we don't need a sea lantern there. We can fill in the roof now as well, because then it'll be more blended into the roof. So this is now the top of the plane. I might actually make this I might make this a 2-part video. So I'm gonna build like the main part of the plane in this video. So, you know, like the seats, and like the outline and stuff, and then in the next video I think we'll build maybe the wings and the wheels and stuff, and probably the cockpit as well. We'll probably make that in the next video. We'll probably make the cockpit in the next video. So now, because this is like the storage, I'm going to bring this up a little bit here, so it's going to be more curved in at the back. So basically it's going to, like, the tail's almost going to, like, flick up at the back. I'm thinking I might make this maybe a 2-block thing, so it's 2 blocks, like, long, and then to make the plane a bit longer, you know, might give the illusion it's a bit bigger, because we won't want the plane to look too small. And when it's done, I think it will be a decently sized plane. Right now it's pretty small. And yeah, I might also expand the front as well, like off camera in like before the next video, if I make another video. Which I probably will, because I like building stuff in Minecraft. It's just enjoyable for me. So I'm now going to just keep curving this in, and I'll probably speed up the video so you don't have to watch. Let me listen. Okay, so I'm done now. I've finished building the back of the plane. Oh, well, not really finished, but I've made, like, the outline of the back. So now what I need to do is fill like all this in. So I'm going to bring this all one block out as well at the sides, again just to add that little bit more depth into it maybe. Again, if you've got chisel and bits and you want to put the time in, you could again smoothen this out with the mod. Like you could just place the pixels down and stuff, smoothen it out, make it look a lot smoother. I'm obviously not going to do that in that video because that would take hours, and I don't think anyone's going to want to watch this for like 5 hours. But it might be something I do off camera, I'm not sure. I also need to bring the sides of the plane like this in one. Like this. Because this is how the top is going to be made. So we just build here. So we need to fill in. So basically, we're trying to cover up all of these sea lanterns. Yeah. So now we need. So now we just need to fill in the whole top so it looks, you know, more natural. And yeah. So the video is probably gonna. This is probably near the end of the video because this recording is nearly 20 minutes long already, and although I am going to edit it down so it will be a lot shorter for all of you, but so yeah, so we fill in the back of the plane here to yeah. So now what we need to do is make the I guess almost like the tail of the plane, in a way. So we need to make that now. Like, you know, little fins that the planes have got at the back. So we're going to build that now. So for that, we're going to use... You could use the laboratory block. Or you could also use quartz. Again, as well, if you're not playing with mods, you can use quartz to build pretty much everything in this video. Although obviously I am using mods, so I have a much wider range of supplies. Okay, so we're going to fill this up here. You could also make it just not even quartz. Like I could use like, let's say like red nether brick. Well, actually no, not red nether brick, but like, you know, if I just type in stairs. Like, I can use any of these to make the back of the plane, but I'm going to choose the quartz stairs because they fit in better with the plane I've already built. Like, this isn't going to be, you know, like one of those planes that have, you know, like, brands on them. This is just going to be a plain, like, generic plane. It's going to be a plain plane. But yeah, so that's, like, the main tail fin done. So now we need to build two smaller ones just out here. So like this should do. They don't need to be like super advanced. Like just something like that would work. And yeah. So anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. This is the end of part 1. Of episode 1 of Cretaceous Craft, or Cretaceous Kingdom, whatever I said at the start. Okay, this is the end of part 1. There will be a part 2 where I finish this plane, where I'll add in the wings and like the wheels and like maybe extend it a bit, add in the cockpit at the front, maybe, I don't know, and then off camera I might make like some custom controls. But anyway, yeah, so that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next video.